Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Thank you. This is Solomon Adams giving my latest review of Dragon Ball Super episode 31. And now things are like right now heating for them because now they're in the race. They're not only now they're in a race to win the tournament, but also find the Super Dragon Balls before Beerus. Beerus, because Bulma, she doesn't want Beerus to have all that power, these Super Dragon Balls. She doesn't want the Super Dragon to fall into his hand. Hope that he'll make a wish. She's thinking ahead of the game and before Beerus. But I wonder how Beerus is gonna take it when she find out that Bulma outsmarted her. That's pretty. That's pretty. Nasty. Yeah, that's pretty. That's a scary thought. Anyway, they're gonna ask for Jaco's help. But Jaco, he doesn't want to be a part of his help. How Jaco, I'm trying to see if I can give a good enough review without spoiling too many details. How Jaco gets so mad at frustrations, he causes, some problems that he was supposed to. What kind of problems? I won't say. I won't say so. There's also this criminal named Gakko Man who's wanted by the Galactic Patrol. So they gotta do their best, to watch out for him. He's like a frog guy. I mean, we've seen frog guys like that was before in cartoons, even anime. And I think there was another guy like him before in Dragon Ball anime before, but it's like hard to pick. Anyway, situation, Bulma, almost try to convince his Jaco. I like how some of the awkwardness between Jaco and Bulma, especially when they talk about certain things. Like, I'm not gonna say what those things are, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it gets pretty funny. How Vegeta gives a warning to Jaco saying, "Hey, don't do anything weird." I'm like, that's just him being the jealous husband, and like this dude. I mean, like, I wouldn't do anything weird to Bulma, but I mean, think about it. It's Vegeta's wife, and Vegeta's. You do anything crappy to his wife, he'll kill you. And Vegeta's been known to kill people, so don't. That's an idea, that people should think about a lot. Anyway, they try to do their best. They're looking for this wise man named Zuno, who basically has knowledge of all the things in the universe. Tries to understand, try to get him some answers. I mean, if he's so wise, he could answer every question. And but it's getting a little awkward. It's a little awkward. It gives us some funny moments. How these guys, when they meet with Zuno, with Zuno's servants, apparently they have to have a scheduled appointment. Hey, you gotta come back once every 7 years. I'm like, 7 years for an appointment? That's too damn a wait. I'll be like, I'll be like, I'll be like out of here. I wouldn't wait 7 years. Will you? 7 years is too long for an appointment. And they even reconsider things, but things get even more awkward. When we remember that criminal I was speaking of, Gakko Man, I was talking about earlier, how he shows up and he has an appointment. And Jaco knows who he is, and this guy, he knows about Jaco being a member of the Galactic Patrol. Oh, well, being a member of the Galactic Patrol, I mean, you're basically a police officer. I mean, think about it. When you see a police officer, you look at the uniform. You can tell they're blue, using their shield being their badges, stuff like that. You know about police stuff, but I'm not really a police. If you know about that, obvious stuff. And you can tell from the symbol that he's a Galactic Patrolman. And I mean, things get awkward, but they have each other marked. As things start to go, separately, as Gakko Man goes for his appointment, to see Zuno, how Jaco, he tries to make his arrest. Hey, Jaco, he couldn't just let him go. I mean, he's a wanted criminal. He's a police officer. And how this guy takes one of Zuno's men hostage. For the record, I'm gonna say this. Zuno and his servants, they all have the same face. Just Zuno's a lot bigger. Just spoiler alert. It's a big spoiler. Just to clear things off. But he manages to save the servant, and he did it with such fashion. He didn't even need to pull out his blaster. He just knocked him out. Now, Jaco, he could be a good fighter, but he's not the strongest in the universe. Like he's the kind of guy that looks like he can have your back when it comes to dangerous situations. But when things are like too big of his pay grade, like God level stuff, that's something that Goku Vegeta can handle. That's some serious stuff. Not this stuff, not stuff that get him killed. You know, that's straight up. Like, like, I'm willing to back you up, but this is a too big a fight for me. I got my life, I got my family to think about. Stuff like that. Anyway, after saving him, they let him in. They probably did that as like gratitude, gratitude, to Zuno, you know, to Zuno because you saved one of his servants. All right, that's pretty much a plot point, Like you save one of his friends, he's grateful to you. I mean, that's pretty obvious, you know. I mean, they have to see him at some point, it's pretty obvious, but you understand. They have to make the story go through. Anyway, they see Zuno. He answers the question. How they have to give him? How they have to give him? An offering. I thought they were gonna give him an item or something, but Jaco he gives the item. It's pretty. That's how he gives him the offering, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but trust me, it's a bit awkward. And Bulma has to do it too. And let's just say Bulma do it. She's a little embarrassed. You know, pretty funny. Because she's more beautiful, she gets to and she gets to answer question. She gets to answer a few more questions, but she uses them all up in a simple thing. The sentence is, Jaco. I'm not gonna tell you what Jaco asked for. This is a little personal and funny. Uh, and this is it. What are the Super Dragon Balls? Like she asked the question, he explains to them. He gives them the situation, how they were made, what are their size, like how big they are, what were their creation, and by Dragon Zulman, and Zeekmon or something. Like I don't know. I mean, they were supposed to be created by the Dragon Ball, by the Namekians. Like these Super Dragon Balls are so powerful. Where did they came from? However, there's also led to a discovery. Like, Beerus thought that if there were Super Dragon Balls in Universe 6, and he thought they were Super Dragon Balls in Universe 7, like a copy, right? In fact, that's wrong. Apparently, there's only one set of Super Dragon Balls, but Champa only had collected 6. The only reason why he couldn't get the 7th one, because he probably searched all over Universe 6 and couldn't find it. So he had to come to Universe 7 to get the last one. It makes sense. And people figured this out a long time ago. So the last of the Super Dragon Balls are somewhere in Universe 7. It makes sense. I mean, when Dragon Balls, when they make a wish, like the normal ones, they're scattered across the earth. And I remember, and they did the same concept in GT. Since the Black Star Dragon Balls are twice as strong, and they were created when Kami and Piccolo were whole. They are scattered across the entire galaxy, the entire Milky Way, and it take you years to find them. And as for the Super Dragon Balls, they scatter across the universe. When the wish is made, they're scattered all across the universe and spread anywhere between Universe 6 and Universe 7. And since they're interconnected, it makes sense. So anyway, the questions used up. Things are a little awkward. Okay, I love it. Anyway, they get back. They explain the situation. Anyway, they did what they had to. They tried to find answers. They got some, but not exactly what they're looking for. In fact, if I were them, I would ask them this question: what is the center of the universe? Where is it? And, I mean, you think about it. What is the? Jaco being a member of the Galactic Patrol, you could have people, who tell him where to go. Apparently, since Bulma's not a member of the Galactic Patrol, stuff like that, complications, like he can't do whatever he wants. So basically, sorry if I'm a little distracted in this video. I'm just watching a movie at the same time doing this. I'm sorry that's disrespectful. The situation for them is like very dire. They have to defeat. They have no choice. They have to defeat. Champa. They have to get their 5-man squad. They have to defeat Champa and gain the Super Dragon Balls and protect the Earth. It's a good episode. I like it, but it's mostly good because of its awkwardness a little bit. It's pretty funny. There was a lot of fighting, but it was, pretty good for some character development. How we get to see a shot of Bulma as a kid, how she was driving Jaco's ship as a baby. I mean, she was a genius even as a kid. We already knew she was a genius as a teenager. That's how she first met Goku. That was a long time ago. Oh, from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, I love Dragon Ball, but I love Dragon Ball Z better because they add up the story. Anyway, the situation for them is very good. I love it, very dire. They still need to collect all their team members, get everything in order. Beerus is gonna have his team, and Champa's already getting his people ready. You know, having say, I can't wait for those Universe 6 warriors to see the people I'm talking about. I'm not gonna mention their names because I know their names, but I'm not gonna say anything until we're ready. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast, and thank you. We got a little bit of insight, but I wish we got a little bit more. As a fan, what do you think? If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, give me your opinion. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Thank you. This is Stella Bananas. Gave my latest review on Dragon Ball Super episode 31. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, Thank you.